here's Schroeder. He's guarded closely. Six. Looking for Splitter. Here's Jordan. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
That's his second personal.
And the first one drops. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Atlanta.
At the line for two.
He's off on the second. Atlanta trails by 15. Schroeder with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Inside and stolen by Jordan. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And stolen by Splitter. Now here's Schroeder. He's covered by Westbrook. Korver, good. Now here's Westbrook. Outside Jordan. The shot no good. Korver with the defensive effort. So it's Atlanta now. It's a 13-point game. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Korver's got 6 in the quarter. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because of the display offensively.
What a game it's been for Westbrook. 15 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
No doubt they'd like to see that carry over to the rest of the team. Get good assist numbers all the way around.
Paul Millsap's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Here's Schroeder. And easy 2 points on the layup.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And so Kansas City now. Westbrook kicks to Gay. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
And that's not the way for a team to get back into a game, giving up open shots like that. And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
The dish to Millsap. All sorts of time. And again, it's Atlanta. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, I agree. Got to use some clock here.
Westbrook kicks to Jordan. Out to Anthony. Passes it to Jordan. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Atlanta making a switch here. Teague's checked in. Atlanta trails by 14. He dishes it to Millsap.
Not just on the scoreboard, but really. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Kansas City.
You're right, Steve, and they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, Clark, for them throughout this game.
No opportunity really to coast, although the score may appear that they did. I love the way they came together when everything started to look bleak.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Russell Westbrook. He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference. Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
Anthony can't hit. Teague dishes to Millsap. Left side, Korver. Back to Millsap. To the inside. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. That's on Dwight Howard. The first one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And I tell you what, I don't see any sign of them slowing down.
The wide open look here for Anthony. The long distance 3 is buried.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Now here's Schroeder. D right on him. Dishes it to Hardaway. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all...
Hey, boy, up on the land till I die. Till I die. On the east side till I die. Till I die. Rocking that wine and gold till I die. Till I die. In the hood, I'm good till I die. CLE till I die. Everywhere I gon' puttin' on. Puttin' on, puttin' on. Everywhere I gon' puttin' on. Puttin' on, puttin' on. Everywhere I gon' puttin' on. Puttin' on, puttin' on. Everywhere I gon' puttin' on. Puttin' on. What you want? Step under the court like 2-3. I was made for the game like Kyrie. Representing for the city, yeah, I be. In the land is where you gon' find me. Courtside I die. Till I die. On the east side till I die. Till I die. Rocking that wine and gold till I die. Till I die. In the hood, I'm good till I die. CLE till I die. Everywhere I gon' puttin' on. Puttin' on, puttin' on. Everywhere I gon' puttin' on. Puttin' on, puttin' on. Everywhere I gon' puttin' on. Puttin' on, puttin' on. Everywhere I gon' puttin' on. Puttin' on. What you want?
HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is. HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is.
Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing, love with it. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Make your lady back up in this, hop up in the 6, and you should ignore these rappers, man. They say anything. Call me Susie Piggy Bank. I got plenty change. She rep HBK the over everything. Married to the game with the wedding rag. Everybody try to duplicate. We just innovate. Young and making plenty cake. Get my straight. I'm a heartbreak vet. Being broke, what I can't accept. I'ma hold it down to the death. No Reeboks, cause it's all about a check. Bet $1 million that your man ain't like this. Cause I stack my chips. I'm on my grind. Mind on money, money on my mind. So if you in the way, I'll run you over. It's the heartbreak army, I'm a soldier. Huh? Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing, love with. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Ain't nothing changed with the name on the check. And that's real, that's real, that's real. I don't know about y'all, but I'll die by respect. And that's real, that's real, that's real. I'ma live in the meantime. Haters telling me to chill cause they need time. Rest in peace, it's the G-A-N-G. Hate on me cause we ain't leave the seat vacant. We taking the R.A.P. game to a new place. I swear that we got this tied like a shoelace for real. Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing, love with it. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Wherever I go, my homies come to. We up in this thing, love with it. Wherever I go.
time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports.
Ready to go?
We'll see Los Angeles taking on Kansas City. And it's Kansas City to start out. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got Jordan. Chris Paul is out there with J.J. Redick. Then there's Griffin, and it's Pierce in at the 3 slot. And so Kansas City now, after the basket by Los Angeles. Paul dishes to Thompson. And it's Paul Pierce with the rebound.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Here's Griffin. The shot is off. Nice D from Cousins. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Paul against Paul. George with no one around. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Kansas City on D. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And it's Paul penetrating. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Paul outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
And here is Los Angeles now. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. Rebounded by Kansas City. Down low, here's George. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. George has got 5 now.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Picked by Griffin. Cousins pulls it in. Los Angeles on D. It's a 3-point game. A nice shot by George.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now here's Redick. Outside Griffin. Jordan the screen. Paul goes in. Just 5 to shoot. Pierce wide open. He fires. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. On the wing, Thompson. They grab their own miss. And then Cousins with the dunk.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. And that's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Los Angeles trails by 6. Paul outside, picked by Griffin. Paul with the ball, and Griffin picks him up defensively to the inside. Out of bounds, Kansas City takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And Stevenson's checked in for Los Angeles. Crawford comes in for J.J. Redick. Paul outside. And Cousins kicks to Thompson. Back to Cousins. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. Good! And 11 points here for George.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Now here's Paul. And he gets it to go.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Paul goes in. And Thompson throws it down.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Here's Paul, following the score by Kansas City. To the paint, here's George, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
He couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Smith comes in for Blake Griffin. Now here's Crawford. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. 1:06 left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Thompson with the jam.
No doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early.
So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Kansas City.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Kansas City leading by 11. Paul kicks to Thompson. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 5 assists in the game.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Cousins. On the wing, Thompson. Another 3 for Kansas City.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Kansas City ahead. They lead by 12. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen, guys, from Kansas City.
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
Chris Paul is out there with Thompson. Then it's Paul George. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Griffin in at the power forward position. That is good. Aldrich has got the first basket of the second quarter for Los Angeles. And for Los Angeles, Griffin is out there with Cole Aldrich. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Pierce. And it's Paul in at the 1 spot.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
And for Kansas City, we've got Thompson. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Griffin. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's George in at the small forward. Kansas City leading by 8. Paul passes to Cousins. Back to Paul. From deep, George. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Aldrich dishes to Redick. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
And Thompson throws it down.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
Los Angeles trails by 10. Los Angeles calls timeout, and Kansas City making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. Jordan, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Paul. Jordan the screen. Here's Griffin. Los Angeles with another miss.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
And here is Los Angeles now. Only giving up 2 points this quarter, and the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Paul with the three. Rebounded by Kansas City. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Thompson. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. And that's 13 points for Klay Thompson.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Paul kicks to Griffin, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, and maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
Johnson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Quarter two, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Paul against Westbrook. Now here's Paul. He's tightly guarded. Stolen by Thompson. And now the fast break. George with the ball. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Los Angeles trails by 12. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. The drive by Paul. Now the pass to Griffin. Here's Jordan, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg, cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
And stolen by Jordan. Johnson, the pass to Paul. Johnson, the screen. Paul against Westbrook. Here's Griffin. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Griffin's got his second basket.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And taken away by Paul. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Now the feed to Jordan. The fadeaway. And the shot falls short this time.
Been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Thompson from long range. No good. Some solid D from Paul.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early. It's really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
And guys, you know what? You wouldn't know that they're the team that's actually trailing with how they were able to pull that play off.
Los Angeles calls timeout, and Los Angeles with some changes. Josh Smith, he's checked in for Griffin. Crawford comes in for J.J. Redick. And Lance Stevenson subbed in for Paul. Now, here's Stevenson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
Screen by Smith to the middle. The reverse. Rejected by Griffin. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
There's a minute left in the first half of the game. Crawford against Thompson. Screen by Smith. It's Crawford with the drive. Comes up empty off the pick.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it. He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Here's Cousins, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And Kansas City leads by 10.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Screen by Smith. From deep, Stevenson. Out of bounds, Kansas City takes possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. Aldridge comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Pierce in for Johnson.
Substitution for the Los Angeles team.
19 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Los Angeles trails by 13. And here's Stevenson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Crawford outside. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. And so that... brings the...
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all four quarters.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Pierce out there with Griffin. Then it's Jordan. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Paul in at the point guard. Now here's Wall. The tray. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Los Angeles trails by 11. Paul outside. Passes it to Jordan. Back to Paul. He dishes it to Griffin. From 12 feet out. And too long on the shot. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we can see right there why he does.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Jordan kicks to Wall. There's the triple. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Wall's got the lead up to 14 now for Kansas City.
Timeout call.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
It's Redick on the wing, guarded by Jordan from deep. And with that shot, the Kansas City lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from J.J. Redick. And it's Kansas City's ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. Anthony can't hit. Now Paul. He feeds it to Griffin. There's the dish to Pierce. Here's Jordan. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Kansas City leading by 11. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Jordan.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
Paul against Wall. Griffin attacking. Redick with it. He's got 5. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. No good. Good D by Jordan. To the inside. Gay uses both hands to slam it down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Jordan against Reddick. Out to the right wing. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. Count the bucket.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Los Angeles trails by 12. And Reddick kicks to Jordan. Outside, Pierce jacks up a three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Paul against Wall. Again, the miss by Wall.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple. Paul having a good one. He has 8 points and 5 assists.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Cole Aldrich. He's checked in for Jordan. Smith comes in for Blake Griffin. And Stevenson's checked in for Paul Pierce. And it's Crawford in for J.J. Reddick. Los Angeles trails by 9. Smith with a screen on Wall. Paul's shot is off. There's 1:40 left in the third quarter. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Now here's Paul. 9 points in the game so far. Smith with it. Gay picks him up defensively.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Kansas City. And the basket by Stevenson.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Outside Jordan. That is good. Jordan's got his first points in this one.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now, here's Stevenson. There's a screen. Crawford against Jordan. Crawford dishes to Aldrich. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Paul can't get it to go.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And that one's good.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
Well, welcome back, fourth quarter. Action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Kansas City leading by 15. We've got Thompson. Rudy Gay is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. The kick out to Westbrook. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities. Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the
Taking the high percentage